Damn, I kind of forgot what I was doing. Oh, kill me.
Alright, P. I've already mixed the punch. Love you too.
Damn it.
Man, it's a tough ass match. Going on for 40 minutes. I'm 2-8-18. My ADC is actually good, but my mid laner is so bad, and their mid laner is so good, so it fucking cancel each other out.
Are y'all mid game or late game?
Late game, we've already lost a couple turrets. We've already actually lost all. We only got one inhibitor turret, or one base turret and one inhibitor turret.
Yeah, y'all are gonna need a miracle push. Somebody fed.
Yeah, we just got fucking killed. Well, that's another Elroy in the bag.
What fucking happens? You get people like they pick a character just because they look cool, and they're like, "Oh, this guy looks cool," and then they they fucking get raped.
Yeah, I know.
And then the whole
I had a
team.
B. I had a B minus, and my ADC went 2, 12, and 11. I went 2, 9, and 18. Or not my ADC, my mid laner. He wasn't even a support. He wasn't even good enough to be a support.
Was it supposed to be a support or a nuker?
He's supposed to be a damage dealer, but he sucks so bad. It's always the same thing with me. Either my top laner feeds or my mid laner feeds, and my jungle doesn't gank. That's the combination. Either top mid feed and my jungle don't gank for me. While the enemy jungler and enemy mid laner constantly come down and tank and attack me. So it's like 4 versus 2 like the whole game. In the early game. so I don't have that fallback advantage. I actually think I need to learn how to play top better. If I play top, then it's gonna just be me versus the enemy jungler and mid laner and top laner. But it'll be less likely that it's all gonna be all three. This bullshit has me fucking facing the ADC, the support, the mid laner, and the jungler, all of them hanging out with me at the same time.
See, the issue with top lane, especially if you're playing it melee, is you always gotta watch where you're at. Like, always, because that fucking, if the jungler's good, he's gonna let you build confidence up, get all the way up to that fucking closer to his tower than you are to yours. And while you're engaging the other guy, he's gonna gank the fuck out of you, like, and it's usually a one-shot deal.
Yep. That's the way it works. They let you get deep and then they attack you from behind, cut off your escape route, and now you have to fight 2v1 or fucking,
like, the best thing to do when playing top is to kill the lane creeps, and if they retreat, let them go. Like, basically what you're doing for early game is just killing creeps. Once you get your ultimate skill up, I mean, because you're definitely going to be harassing. You're going to do a lot of harassing, but you're not going to actually try to kill until you get your ultimate. And depending on what your ultimate is, you might still just kind of like pokey poke.
And see, that's why you get a champion with a lot of lifesteal, because then you poke from distance and then you go all in. And even if they try to gank you, then you just, like, most junglers aren't tanky. So you can, like, focus the jungler down quickly because he'll be weaker than you are. The enemy junglers most of the time aren't like super tanky, which means top laner. And another thing too, like, here's how it works. When you're a solo laner, you get the most XP. So that means creeps come to you no matter what. You get every single drop of XP as long as you're in lane. Junglers don't have that option. They have to walk between the jungles, look for camps, sneak minions in the middle, so they don't get that big burst of XP, where you can just keep getting it continually. They only get it on bursts, like, and other times they just walk around. So the enemy top laner will be, the top laner will be like level 6, level 7, and the jungler will be like level 4, level 5. So you can pretty much maintain a power gap of 1 to 2 levels over the jungler. And if you're doing it the right way, then when the jungler comes in, you can pretty much ult and fucking take him down, and then it'll be just a one-on-one against the top laner again. Also, you're supposed to always fight with your minions, so you try to clear as many of their minions as possible before you engage. That way, when they attack you, all the minions will start attacking them.
Yeah, this is true. The issue is, like, a lot of junglers have stuns. Some have more than one too. To make up for their lack of defense, they'll stun you and blah 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 blah. If their crit is high enough, they can end you before the. Well, actually, it depends on who
what
you
top
are
lane
too.
you're playing. If you pick like fucking Darius or something, it doesn't matter if they have high crit or not, because they're going to be taking bleed damage, and that bleed damage is severe. And if you ult somebody when they have bleed damage, it does true damage, which even ignores all their fucking shit. And they only have, say, like 1,500 life, so they're not going to be able to sit there and tank all that shit. So Darius and Garen has so much health, you aren't going to be able to just end him like that. And Garen has as good like, he can get out of bad situations. If he drops the silence on you and then runs away, you can't really stop him because you won't have any moves to pin him. You see what I'm saying? Like, so Garen's OP, Darius is OP, Trendemir's OP top lane because he has so much sustain. And he can, and of course, if you kill him, he can ult before he dies and thus become, you know, unable to be killed for like 5 seconds or something shit like that.
That's another reason why I take like a long ass time to actually get a hero, because
I can tell you all the best champs. Name a champ that you want to know about, and I can tell you about them. Because I pretty much know them all. Some of the newer ones I don't know, but
it's like, I mean, right now I got the ones I want, except for that one mage.
What was the mage that you wanted? You said it was a cat mage. What cat mage is that?
Yeah, he's the one that goes on about how evil he is. But he's like ridiculously cute. And he's like, don't make fun of me, I'm evil. And like, he has, I believe it's like fire and,
a fire cat mage. The only cat mage I know that might, unless you're calling all Yordles cat, which isn't true, because a Yordle is a Yordle.
I mean, he's the exact same as that ninja, so whatever that ninja is, that's what he is. That's why I got him mixed up.
You must be talking about Ziggs. Does he throw bombs?
No, he uses like magic. He's a nuke class mage though.
No, I don't know any little fire Yordles.
It might not be so much fire. Actually, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but like he's a nuke mage. Like his ultimate is ridiculous.
Well, what does it do? Can you tell me what it is, and I'll know exactly who you're talking about.
I can't remember. I just know it's awesome. He shoots like black bolts, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you're talking about Vygar. He doesn't use fire. He uses like dark magic.
Yeah, there you go.
Like his actual just regular looking magic, or specialized magic.
So no, I hit him with the ult and I was like, yeah, you're an evil son of a bitch, alright. That's another issue. Like, I have a hard time with names because there's so many. So I'll call him something like that sniper chick or that cave girl chick. The guy with the broken sword. Which actually, he was pretty awesome, but I have this feeling he's like a
broken sword.
Yeah, his sword's broke.
Oh, that's a girl. That's Riven.
And then, see, there's this dude, he's a cool concept from the way they described him, but I can't get his shit to work. I think I'm not even gonna guess on his name. I call him the Gravedigger, because he's like a...
Yorick?
He's supposed to be able to...
Does he have ghouls, like familiars with him? Did he have, like, he spawns minions?
Yeah, he's supposed to. I can't get him to do it, though. He has a shovel.
Yep, that's definitely Yorick.
I was like, I really was just because I like summoners. I like them, but I always want to try them out before I actually jump in a match with them, because some of them are hot garbo. But I mean, the way they describe, the way, because I always watch those, I don't know what they call them. They're like video guides on the characters and
Like
how they're
Champion
supposed.
Spotlight.
Yeah, I'll watch that to see how they're supposed to be played. See if there's an alternative way to play them. And like, so I was looking at all his shit, and I was like, that is fucking awesome. Like he's, I mean, he's practical. I like practical heroes more than I like super strong heroes. Of course, if they're super strong and practical, that's just awesome. I mean, if I have to question myself, like, how is this supposed to work, or basically, their most useful skill is like a suicide mission. I'm like, nah, I must stay away from those. Maybe I'm not that skillful enough to use them. Maybe somebody can use them without getting killed, but I just see death. Like, especially like when I use melee heroes, because I don't do it that often. Just because when they go up against ranged heroes, they fucking get cooked. So I always like one that can close distances multiple times if possible. So those some games like that, they have a passive where either you can dash, and if you hit somebody you can dash again, or every time you hit somebody the cooldown on your dash goes down so you can dash again, or you can
No,
just...
you would like Diana then. Diana's a really good champion. That's all she does. If she can hit you with her moonlight something other bullshit that she does, then she can fucking dash to you and fucking close the distance nasty. And then she has like a little mini knock up too. That's like a stun.
Knockups. I love them and hate them at the same time. I love knocking people up, because like what most people don't realize is that brief moment where they can't do anything sometimes is all you need to secure that kill. But at the same time, I hate team fights where you got more than one person knocking motherfuckers up. Especially when I'm out of sync with the battle. So I'm going in and they're leaving. And then I'm trying to leave. But I mean, it's just me, so they're like, rape this nigga.
We raped this nigga. We raped this nigga on League of Legends. We raped this nigga.
Yeah, that's why I quit tanking. Because it's specifically because of team fights. Because I'm the first one in, right? I'm the tank, of course. And if everybody does their part, I can live through the battle, and still I can take all the damage and survive the battle. But these motherfuckers decide, well, you know what? We're not gonna go all in with the tank. We're just gonna poke a little bit and then just fuck the tank, leave them.
Oh my gosh, I just fucked up.
Like there's some games like Heroes Evolved, there's a couple of tanks that they're multi-rolled, so they're a tank and they're either a AOE or a ganker. So they do, like, there's this one dude, he's a mummy. I can't remember names for shit. The only name I remember from that game is Morgan. And that's because her ultimate is cheap as shit.
There's a Morgana in this game that has a cheap ass ultimate too. It's a hit everybody ultimate. If they're near her, she's just called Soul Shackle. And she can get all of y'all, everybody in the thing, and if it connects and stays, then it fucking stuns everybody.
See, what she does is, she throws a ball, and it'll hit an enemy, and it already does damage when it hits them, and then there's like a timer. Once the timer runs down, it hits them again, but it also spawns a minion. Or it's not well, it's a minion, but it's a duplicate of me, and just fucking it'll follow them to the ends of time, basically. Well, not to the ends of time. It'll only follow them as far as long as I'm in range.
You say you so dang good, they quit crying like a baby when you start losing.
But yeah, like I like I said, like the most practical melee characters for me are the ones that have dash resets. I love fucking dash resets. Sometimes I get carried away with dash resets, so it's like I'll dash, I'll kill a person, I'll dash, kill another one. Next thing you know,
He's going to spend the rest of his life in prison.
it's like 3 more people are coming, and I'm like, I can't stop.
I found this in my father's notes. Peter's game today. Don't be late. He's the starting pitcher. I was a junior high. It was the first game of the season. He never showed. They had a homer in the last inning. I went home. I could tell he wanted to talk. I was so angry. I just went to my room.
Oh, I did not think this through when I moved all this shit into my room.
The next day he wrote this. Peter's team won. Maybe he'll forgive me someday. We never talked about that again. It was September 93. Turns out, infinity had struck again the night before. Peter. It's time to forgive him.
Oh no, that's
Took him away. It was drowning him. So, when Scotty came back, he was breathtaking. I come to practice. Phil called me and says, your dad needs to tell you. Something I know it's not something that I'll put here. She knows about. And it says, I need a vacation. Yeah. I look at Phil and say, what do you mean vacation? He says he needs a vacation. He needs some time off to let loose. I'm like, hang
Man, just ran away.
Finishes, they did as well. Can your vacation be like 48 hours? If finishes like, I got no other choice. I take whatever you give me, I take 48 hours. 48 hours. I got 48 hours. I'm looking at you, feel like you ain't get to do that 48 hours. I'm what you say, you're done. That's 48 hours. You leave that perspective.
The thing I like about the mobile phone games is they have call-outs. So you can use those, like,
I'm never ever gonna play a mobile phone game. I barely, except for the ones on Facebook, and I don't even like to play those.
oh man. So some of them are really good. It's just you gotta avoid those pay-to-win games. Some of them I play on my computer, like Call of Duty Mobile. I'll play that on my computer sometimes. Just because it's easier. But I mean, I gotta have something to do on my breaks at work. Otherwise, I'll just be sitting there. Of course, when I'm at home, obviously, I don't play on my phone. Oh shit, I forgot I ordered food. Okay, so he's still on his way. Uh-oh.
I do remember being in Vegas with them. It was on March,
Oh,
but
I'm
it
so
right
lost.
away. He had to escape. He liked to get around. He liked to go to clubs. He go to his favorite restaurants, go to a nightclub, after hours, stop. It was definitely an observation he had with
That's stronger than what I have on.
There's a knock on the door. It's Mike working. I can't. That's like hiding behind the couch and covers over me. Come on. We gotta get to practice.
Let's get back and join the team.
You watching that Last Dance from Michael Jordan?
Hey, do you got some kind of chat for the computer?
Do I have what?
Some kind of chat for computer? Like voice chat?
Probably not. I don't know what that is.
Like voice chat. Talk on your mic.
No.
Because I'm gonna have to, well, let me see if my laptop's acting right, and I'll jump on League.
Well, just talk to me here.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If I play on my PC, I have to disconnect the, because they're on the same monitor.
You don't need the monitor to talk, bro. If you stay on PlayStation, I've been on PlayStation the entire time talking to you, but I'm playing on my another TV, on my another monitor, or I'm using the same monitor just on a different channel. The mic is the controller is independent of the channel, bro.
Alright. Let me finish up this session and I'll be over there.
I just leveled up to level 82.
Yeah, I'm like level 5.
You don't play this game then, do you? It's been out for a very long time.
Yeah, it's like I said, I don't really, I haven't played actual player versus player matches yet.
I just went 3-1 and 8, and we won. We made them surrender. Preston, I don't think you can actually play with me until what do you call it? Until after you get to be like level 20.
Alright, I'll look at it. Yeah, I think I'm done here for now.